What do werewolves in high school have in common?
Don't say Twilight, don't say Twilight, don't say Twilight.
Twilight! Come on, guys. You should know this. Welcome back, party people. I want to talk all about the new and exciting things coming for Sims 4. The new game pack, Werewolves, and the leaked expansion pack, High School. Jokes aside, there were a ton of players who wanted werewolves for a very, very long time now. Then we started seeing signs that they might be coming to the game, and there was a ton of speculation. Finally, it's been confirmed. Now all of your Twilight gameplay fantasies can truly happen.
I am Team Edward though, just saying.
The other day, the Werewolves trailer came out, and I wanted to take a look at it. I quite like the look of the build buy items in the trailer. It's nice getting items that aren't perfect looking, like this broken mirror, this beat up door. Pretty much everything is giving me a grungy vibe, and builders are going to love it. This is perfect for abandoned lots, apocalypse safe havens, and just more rundown builds in general. Sometimes it's nice to create something that isn't so prim and proper.
You know what I mean, Jellybean?
The debug items are going to be awesome. Look at all these logs and this little wood picker-upper thing. It's going to be awesome. Pausing at moments like this and this and this really shows off what to expect from the build buy items. I can't get over all of the worn down textures that will be coming with this pack. The distressed look is nice. You could even use some of this in normal looking builds. What can I say? I'm a sucker for aged, antique, vintage looking items, and some of these give off that look. You can really mix and match it. It would be perfect to mix and match with things already in the game. And not only that, but it's perfect for those vintage builds. I feel like if I were to buy this pack, it would be pretty much only for the build buy items. I've always been a builder first and foremost, and sometimes I play around with the gameplay, but building is what attracted me to this game. Oh, and I cannot forget to mention the small telescope. We're finally getting a small, proper looking telescope, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be in a free base game update. Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
Finally.
One last thing about build buy, I do like the new world. It's cool looking. I imagine it would be next to Granite Falls on that giant fan-made map of all the worlds. It would go right here, I think. It actually kind of looks like Forks from Twilight, which is funny. I wonder if they did that on purpose. Probably not, but one can imagine. In addition, the cast items are fine looking, in my opinion. They also have a grungy look to them. I love this dress in particular. I wish I had it in real life. Moreover, I'm digging the half tucked in shirts that I'm seeing around here. One thing I'm not a big fan of would be the safety pin texture. They're looking kind of flat and low quality. On the other hand, I'm enjoying the new piercings. You can see this person has 2 ear piercings and they have a double nose piercing. As somebody who has one side of my nose pierced twice, I enjoy that. It's a little cheesy that there are so many pieces of clothing that feature cutesy werewolf or wolf-looking graphics.
I get it.
This pack is all about werewolves. We don't need all of our clothing to feature these cutesy werewolves on it. Can you imagine if that's actually what a werewolf would wear? Oh, try to say that 10 times fast.
What a werewolf would wear, 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 what a werewolf would wear.
They're supposed to be terrifying, and they're walking around wearing this. Even if they were about to kill me, I would probably laugh at it. Who wouldn't? It would be like if a scary vampire was wearing this on their shirt, or if a terrifying pirate was wearing
This?
From the looks of it, your werewolf will transform at nighttime due to the full moon, which is typical for werewolves. Although, considering it's The Sims 4, there's probably a way to get them to transform without the full moon. Not really sure on that. We'll see soon enough. I'm not too surprised that the transformation will be hidden with this red smoke. I get that it would be hard to animate something like that. I think it would be cool to actually see the process. Like, see them physically transform into a werewolf. Maybe their fingers get longer, their bodies get bigger, ripping out of the clothing type thing. Talking about the clothing, I don't think that they will rip out of any clothing. It seems like the clothing will get bigger to fit their werewolf body. Moving on to the actual werewolves and how they look. They're very cute looking. Not scary at all. There are a few reasons why they don't look like werewolves in my opinion. I think many of you will agree with what I'm about to say. The flat sim looking feet, the normal looking hands, the small mouth area, and the overall cutesy design kind of make them look like dogs. Very friendly dogs. And because of all that, they also look like furries or Sims in a fursuit. This might be an unpopular opinion. They do look better than the werewolves from The Sims 2 and 3. Sims 2 is, rough. They're very rough looking, and not in a good way. Sims 3 werewolves do look scary, like a proper werewolf, and how they should look, but they're also very ugly. They're kind of like just super ugly Sims. Either way, Sims 4 werewolves look like Sims in fursuits. Looks aside, the werewolves can do numerous animations and activities. They can get into fights, run on all fours, pee on the ground, lean on walls.
I'm not sure if that's actually a thing or just a thing in the promo. Who knows?
They scratch their faces, they howl and dig and bury themselves into the ground, and can play tug of war. So that's pretty cool. There's going to be a live stream about the werewolves coming up very soon. I'll leave the link to it in the video description if you want to watch that. Either way, I'm not too sure if I'm going to get this pack. Maybe, maybe not, probably not. Moving on. Let me get this straight. We have get to work, get together, city living, island living, and cottage living, but they decided against using Discover High School.
Why?
It should be called Discover High School. Name aside, I think many players will enjoy this. Ever since Get to Work, there's been mods that utilize the active career aspect to create school for teens and children. This pack will make it so you don't need those mods, I'm assuming.
Please take everything I'm about to say about this expansion with a grain of salt.
We only know that there's an expansion pack called High School in the works, maybe. I don't know, actually, if it's real. There's no info on anything else. I'm assuming this pack will feature an active school experience similar to Discover University and Get to Work. Sort of a mixture between those two. Maybe something like teens can go to a high school of their choice and have to complete certain tasks within the school day to ensure that their grades go up. There might be after school activities, a cafeteria, and other things like that. Who knows? It certainly has the potential to be a fantastic pack if it is real. They could incorporate elements from previous Sims games into Sims 4. For example, sneaking out at night and sometimes getting caught by the police. Maybe there'd be a private school where you have to impress the principal so your teen can get in. Proms could be a thing. I doubt that this will happen, however, it could be a good pack to include cars. Then you can have your adult Sims teach their teen Sims to drive. I want to point out that this leak might be fake. Don't get your hopes up for this expansion. In the screenshot, they do call eco lifestyle eco living, which might be a mistake, or maybe it's a clue that it isn't real and that this is photoshopped. I definitely didn't receive this survey. Have any of you? It feels like there's tons of stuff coming out for Sims 4 in the near future. Are you planning to buy the Werewolves game pack? What about High School? Do you think that's a real leak or a fake one? Enough from me. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like it, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future videos. I hope you are doing amazing. Thank you again. Bye!